Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. You know you're already part of the what? Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. And if you're not a part of Grateful Gang, we'd love to have you over here. It's free 99. It costs you nothing. Hit that subscribe button. I'm just saying, watch the video. If you get to the end and you liked it, you stayed that long, then I feel like that's an indicator that you should hit that subscribe button. If not, you can subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you so very much. So as far as church announcements go, we have one, which is the you'll not see a tracking expense video from last week. Basically, what I did was take all the lovely birthday money I got, not all of it, because I have some that I moved to Treat Yourself, um, to pay off all the birthday expenses that were on the card. So we can visit those really quick and make myself small. Um, you'll see that Bye Bye Debt only has $7.49, and this one is $11.73. And I did schedule those payments. So yeah. So back over her. So today we'll be going over our paycheck, honey. We got paid for September. This is how you know you've been budgeting. When was the moment when you realized, oh my God, I'm actually doing something with my money and my life? Because I did not realize it was a pay week because I already knew things were paid and already set up. The next step for me, I think, is to get back into automatic payments, like setting everything up as automatic. But just the thought that a check came and I wasn't even stressed about, like I didn't even know. I was like, oh, it's pay week. I saw the notification. I was like, what? Okay. Well, happy Friday, you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Let's get into allocating out this paycheck. So you guys know I did my reset. If you haven't watched my September reset, I would have went over the high level overview of this entire budget, but behind the scenes I did go ahead and use my template, which I really love, to break it down over the weeks. One thing I did not realize was in my overall forecast for the year, when I did September, I did not include the trash sewer bill. The trash sewer bill, here is another announcement, my bad. And we have something else to talk about. So the trash sewer bill here was calculated for October because technically it is due in October. However, I need to pay it in September because the last check goes from 9/20 to 10/3 and the trash bill is due on 10/1. So we'll be paying it here. So it's going to mess with my numbers a bit, whereas I wanted to put in September $150 to the HVAC. That is not going to be able to happen because we don't have that much excess in money. Just wanted y'all to know I had mentioned something like this on my reset and I wanted to explain it a little further. Hopefully that clarifies everything. Now, so as far as mortgage, the plan is to put 553 over into the mortgage. But first, let's talk about what we bought in. Like first, Tara, start at the beginning. So here you'll see we had 4 cents in interest that we didn't know about. So we'll put in our 4 cents under our miscellaneous side income. That was interest. And then I got paid from my company. We had estimated, we budgeted 1569.28, but actually came in at 1572.38. So we can update that a little bit. We take all extra monies. Thank you, Lord, for all abundance, big or small. So let's continue to budget. So as far as we know, we're supposed to have mortgage. We are on the last month of the quarter, you guys. The last month of third quarter. We're in September. Okay. Crazy. But we have $553 that's supposed to move to the mortgage. So let's go ahead and transfer that over to Hold Your Horses. Hold Your Horses is an account where I put money that needs to be paid out, but we're not ready to pay that bill yet. And so this is just part of the mortgage. The mortgage for October will be paid on this September 20th check when the rest of the money comes in. So this is for October 2024 mortgage. And I love that Capital One lets you leave notes so that you're aware of what it's for. Success when you go back to look, because a lot of things can end up in Hold Your Horses. Also, if you're new here, every time I put something that I know cleared the actual bank, I will go ahead and make it bright green as to say it's done. It's moved out of the account. The balance has gone down. Next, we have our cell phone bill, which is due on the 16th. Now, this check that we're working with is from 9/6 to 9/19. So that will be covered. The 16th will be covered in that period. This cell phone bill is actually on automatic payment. It will come out of the credit card. And once it comes out the credit card, then I will pay it out of my operating account, and we'll come back when we close out this check to make sure everything cleared. So we can't do anything with that yet. Same thing with the water bill. The water bill actually comes out of my debit card or the actual bank account. Otherwise, they charge a fee, and I'm not paying no fees. I don't like fees. They're the one thing I don't tolerate. So car insurance is $171.80. It just keeps on rising. It is still $171.80 for the month, but I can go ahead and schedule that to come out for my credit card. So we'll make that as a credit card payment, but please hold so I can go ahead and make that credit card payment. All right, guys, there it is. Thank you for your payment. It has been processed, the $171.80 and a confirmation number. So we'll go ahead and do that. Like I said, this is paying on the credit card, so it's not going to clear right away. So we'll leave it not in bright green. Next, we have the electric bill. To my knowledge, the electric bill is still at $141. It's been slowly creeping up. And so I will double check, and I think it went through really quickly. I will go ahead and pay that and be right back. Please hold. Okay, everybody. So I made my payment. Success, confirmation number of the 141. So it did remain at 141. Okay, so we'll go ahead and make this that same kind of grayish blue color in order to say we paid it, but it hasn't cleared. We're not going to do the gym yet. I'm still unsure. I want to say that we put money in Hold Your Horses for the gym, but I'm not 100%. I could have swore we put $40 away for something, but I'd have to go through it, and I'm not going to do that to y'all. So right as of now, I think I'm just going to work out at home in the morning, because I know no, that's not what this video is about. So anyway, let's continue and skip that. And then the internet is automatic, but it's not on this paycheck. So nothing else. Security, all of that will be on the next paycheck. There's nothing due on the Home Depot card, the Ulta card, the Saver card we pay as we go. And then there's nothing due on the Merit card. I'm shocked they didn't close that card. I really need to put something on there so that I can pay it. The car payment. So I'm gonna go ahead. I split pay my car payment. We're gonna go ahead and make this car payment. So hold on while I do that. All right, guys. So a payment is scheduled. Success for $233.50 on my car payment, which is half of the car payment. It actually said it wasn't due until 10/10. So I could have skipped this whole month. So I'm really ahead, which I am glad about. But we're going to go ahead and make that same color, because that has to clear the bank. The same color? Yeah. And then we have Capital One, nothing right now, nothing on the Discover our student loans. This first check is very bill heavy, so I got to go and pay the student loan. Please hold. All right, guys, there's our confirmation number. Whoop, success. We paid the $70.67. It'll come out of our account, and we're good to go with the student loan. All right, so we'll color this in as well. Let me get in the color right. Now, our valuable expenses, these are ones that are going to be for October. And I'm a month ahead on that. Shout out to my girl Lisa, who helped me get there. She sent me money, and that's what I chose to do with it. But I'm a month ahead on variable expenses. So whatever I put away now will go to October. Eating out is getting 40. Fun is getting 20. Gas is getting 60. Giving is 20. Groceries is getting 100, because we bumped up groceries and giving for this time around, and see how it's going to work. And self-care gets 40 for the first check. So we need to deposit $280. That's going to be bright green, because that's going to move exactly right now in the transfer. So we're going to transfer from there to, again, guess what? Hold Your Horses. It's going to stay in Hold Your Horses for $280. and we're going to put a memo that this is the cash envelope money for October of 2024. Transfer success. We've done that. Let's move along. And as far as sinking funds, this first check, usually because there are more bills, we won't be able to put much to sinking funds. So there's nothing going to sinking funds except for the beauty category is getting $30. That's the only thing I see right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's make a transfer of $30 from Tara's Major Keys to Beauty's Only Skin Deep. There we go. $30, which is good. I have to keep beauty and household a little more stacked because household always needs something. Beauty, I do my own hair and things like that. So when I want to put braids in or I need more conditioner and things like that, this is where I dip into. Beauty, sinking funds, transfer, success. And we'll make that green because that was a full-on transfer through the bank. We don't have anything going to any of the other sinking funds. And last but not least, we have Navy Federal. So the way that it works for me is in order to keep my Navy Federal account open, I have to transfer or make some transfers or something in there. But I just learned last month that I actually have to use the card also within a certain period of time so they don't close the account. You're like, Tara, why have the account? I like to have a physical bank account as well as one that's virtual because, God forbid, anything happen virtually, then I can't do anything with Capital One. But if I have a physical card to a physical bank, I can go to the Navy Federal and get money out if I need to, or put money in, or if I need specific denominations. Success, $1 was transferred. Now that is going bank to bank. So I'll make that a different color because it won't clear right away. So I can tell from by down here, I have a balance of $23.37, which I'm okay. You guys know I like to keep my buffer within that $20 range. So right now, $23.37 will move into buffer. And I will also make that another color just so that, I guess I could leave it yellow, but I like to make it another color just so I can see like, hey, don't forget to add this in. So that is as far as we've gotten. We've allocated for everything. Everything has been scheduled. We know what we're doing, right? So now the last step is to make sure that the money that's left in the bank matches all the expenses that are still left to pay plus the buffer. So now it's time to add, y'all. Calculator, back. Okay. So nothing in bright green is going to get added because all of that would have already been moved out of the bank. We're adding everything else. So $25 plus 4308 plus 171.80 plus 141 plus scroll 233.50 plus $70.67 plus all the variables are already moved. That's why they're in green. So we don't add those. And we plus $1 and we plus $1. And then we add 23.37 for a total of 709.42. And we love to see it, and we love to see it, and we love to see it. So 709.42 adds up to exactly what we have left in the bank. So we're good to go. We are good to go right now. This is not the week. Okay, that's the following week. My niece's birthday is in this one. My other friend's birthday's in that week. Okay, so 709.42. We are at the end of this budget. We have come to a what? Zero-based budget, you guys, down here. Boom, zero in the balance. Everything has been allocated. I just also want to say for people who don't like to do zero-based budget because you're like, I need money, I need a buffer. Just because you do a zero-based budget does not mean you don't have a buffer. As you can see, I have $20. Your buffer could be 100, it could be 1,000, whatever you feel like you need in your buffer. For me, I know I can't leave big money in my buffer because I'll know it's there and I want to spend it. But just because you do a zero-based budget and know exactly where every single cent goes doesn't mean like some of the cents can't go to a buffer. Just a little side note. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Have you gotten paid? Have you allocated out your paycheck? How's everything going so far in the beginning of September? For me, officially September and gonna start until like the 9th, so the following Monday, because I gotta like get my bearings in order after my mini staycation and all of that. But it's been going great for me so far. Thanks for watching, y'all. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, it's faith over fear this year, but not just this year, but what? Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Bye. Love you. Mean it. Bye.